A very fine good morning to all. Today we are going to start a new chapter, that is Patterns and Symmetry. Chapter number 9, Patterns and Symmetry. Let's start. Azhar, my teacher told me to collect pictures of man-made and natural patterns from our surroundings. Can you help me? Yes, Revati, that's very easy. I have studied the patterns in my previous class. Revati is talking with Azhar and she's saying, Azhar, my teacher told me to collect the pictures of man-made as well as natural patterns. Will you please help me? Azhar is ready to help Revati. He says, yes, that's very easy. I have studied patterns in my previous class. Patterns play a very important role in our lives. They are seen everywhere. Patterns can be the natural as well as man-made. We have already read this chapter in our Zoom class. We are just revising it. So please get ready. In between I can ask any question from all of you. The natural as well as man-made patterns. See this wonderful, beautiful butterfly. Yes. It's an excellent example of symmetrical patterns. Symmetrical means symmetrical figures are the figures that have both the halves identical, in which both the halves are identical. If you observe its color, shape, size, you will notice an identical patterns on both the wings. Okay, this is natural, not the man-made. Now see this. It's a very beautiful. You all are aware? Yes. Each cell is of hexagon shape. What is the shape of its cells? Hexagon, having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. Okay, you all know these are the man-made patterns made by the man, but these are the natural patterns. Now let's see the number patterns. See the numbers 112, 116, 120, 124, 128. Every time we are increasing, adding 4. Is it clear? Now come to this. Yes, every time we are subtracting 10. Come to this. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. Again 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. Yes, every time we are multiplying with this with 2. Okay, very good. Now see, in this pattern, each number is divided by 2. 256 divided by 2, 128. 128 divided by 2, 64. 64 divided by 2, 32. 32 divided by 2, 16. Yes, as it's a common problem, many of you ask, ma'am, how we came to know whether we have to divide with 2, 3. Yes, only you are able to solve the problem when you daily do the practice of patterns. Is it clear? Whatever the pattern is given to you, please read it twice or thrice. Understand it carefully. Okay? Is it clear? And find the operation. I have told you if it's increasing, it's definitely we are going to perform addition as well as multiplication. But if it is decreasing, so we will perform subtraction, or maybe it is division. Okay, so increasing, multiplication, addition, decreasing, subtraction and division. Okay, now moving to the number towers. It's very easy. In the number towers, numbers are arranged as a tower. See, you have to find the operation 2, 3, 5, 7. It's a base. Now above, 2 plus 3 5, 3 plus 5 8, 5 plus 7 12. Okay, so it means we are performing here addition. Come, 5 plus 8 13, 8 plus 12 20, and 13 plus 20 33. Is it clear? Now come to this. See, 1 plus 2 3, but here 2. That means plus operation is not applying here. Let's try another. 1 multiply 2 2, 2 multiply 3 6, 3 multiply 4 12, 2 multiply 6 12, 6 multiply 12 72, 12 multiply 72 864. Means we are doing here multiplication. Is it clear? You have to recognize the operation we used. Okay, now come to the my practice time 1. These are the patterns given. You have to read it twice or thrice. Okay, sure, and complete it. Okay, if you face any problem, we'll discuss your problem in the Zoom class. Let's discuss the first A part. 1 4 7 10. Numbers are increasing. That means we have to perform addition or multiplication. Let's try. Here 3 8, again 3, again 3. So it means each time we are going to add 3. So it's easy. Next 13 will come, next 16, then 19. Is it clear? Sure? Very good. Now this number tower you have to complete. See, one hint is given, 5 4 20. So what we have to do with 5 and 4, that the 20 will come. Very good. We will multiply. 5 multiply 4 20. And here 4 multiply with 3 we get 12. Now 12 multiply 20 to 40. Is it clear? Sure. Similarly, you have to find the operation used in this tower. Then please complete the missing one. Okay. Now, question number 3, you have to do it yourself. Now let's start tessellation. A tessellation is a pattern made by repeating shapes that cover a surface completely without overlapping or leaving any gaps. Is it clear? A tessellation is a pattern. It's a pattern that is made by repeating shapes. A shape must be repeated and it is of one kind without overlapping, and there will be a no gap. Most important. Okay, tessellation is similar to tiling. You have read the tiling in grade 3rd. In the tiling also one kind of shape is required and the shape is repeated over again and again and there is no gap. Okay, see the important points to remember. Tessellation must tile a floor without overlapping or leaving any gap. Tiles must be of same size and shape. Each vertex must look the same. Is it clear? So now you have to tell in my practice time 2 which among the following shapes can tessellate. If we are going to repeat circle again and again, so there will definitely a gap, so it cannot be tessellate. If we are going to repeat this, all sides are equal now, it will definitely work. It can easily tessellate. Now this, it's not going to work, not tessellate, because all the three sides are not equal. If the three sides are equal, then the triangular, we will make the patterns like this. Okay, a tessellation, a beautiful pattern, but its three sides are not same. Yes, we can easily tessellate this shape. Okay, we can fix the shapes without overlapping, and there will be the no gap. Is it clear? Sure. Now, with these, we have covered the topic about the patterns, that is the number patterns, number tower, and tessellation. In our next class, we are going to discuss about symmetry. And if you face any problem, we'll discuss your problem in our Zoom class. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.